Hey, how's it going everyone? This is the Anime Man. So sorry again, last week I couldn't make a weekly anime update. I think I should just call it the fortnightly anime update because it's episode 5 now, but, you know, I've already missed, 2 weeks, so the weekly thing isn't going so well at the moment. But anyways, it's Sunday now, so it's time for your weekly dose of anime and manga news and other cool stuff that I found on the internet that I want to share with you guys. So welcome to episode 5 of the weekly anime update. Now let's jump straight into the news with a new visual novel, or kind of a remake of a visual novel, by my favourite studio of all time. I'm talking about Key Studios. Now if you don't know Key Studios, they're a visual novel company which created some of the most well-known visual novels and some of the most well-known anime series, including Air, Canon, and of course everyone's favourite and my all-time favourite, Clannad. This Tuesday Key Studios bring out a remake of a PC light novel that has been turned into PSP and is going to be released, or it was released in Japan last Thursday. It's called Rewrite. Now, to be honest, I haven't actually played this game at the moment, but yeah, just by looking at this promotional video, makes me get really excited for the PSP version. Yeah, like I said, I might possibly get it. If not, then I'll get the PC version and I might do a Let's Play of it. But, guys, let me know if you want me to do this visual novel, because, I know you guys are enjoying my Clannad visual novel Let's Play. So, yeah, I can always do this one too. So, anyways, if you guys are interested in getting the PC version, it came out in 2011, so it should be out somewhere on the internet if you check. So, yeah, check that out. Coming into the 21st century, visual media is just totally gone to the next level, with all sorts of really cool stuff like 3D cinemas and, like projections. Speaking of projections, actually, there's this new thing that's coming around, or it's been around for a while, but there's this new type of visual art style, visual medium called building projections. Pretty much they get a huge projector screen, chuck it onto a side of a building, and then using the building's architecture and architectural design, they pretty much do, like, movies and all that. And, when you combine that kind of really cool visual medium that everybody loves to watch, I mean, I've seen heaps of them in Australia and all over the world, actually, and they're really fun to watch. If you combine that with possibly one of the most top-rated manga/anime series of the time, I'm talking about Attack on Titan, then you get this amazing combination that is just total epicness. Now this Attack on Titan show, if you'd call it, called Attack on the Real, happened last Friday in Tokyo. And I'm going to play just a quick clip for you guys about, like, probably 5-10 seconds long, just to give you the idea of what it is like. That was fucking cool, right? If you want to see the rest of it, then I've left the full video. I've left 2 links, actually. I've left the full video in the description below. Underneath that is a short digest / how they actually did it. So kind of a behind-the-scenes video. If you guys are interested, both of those links are in the description below. So yeah, the Japanese always do a good job with those kinds of cool visual media, entertainment, art, thingamajiggies. So good work, guys! Now, the last couple of WoW episodes, I have been talking about a particular novel called All You Need Is Kill. Particularly the fact that the novel, for one thing, I have read, and it is just fucking awesome. And 2, it has been turned into a Hollywood film called Edge of Tomorrow, which is going to come out in June or July. And after a short interview with Hiroshi Sakurazaka, not done by me, mind you, he has announced that he is writing a sequel to the novel, which I am just super keen for. If you guys don't know, the novel has sparked a lot of popularity over the last couple of months, and there already has been, like I said, the Hollywood film adaptation, Age of Tomorrow, but there is also a manga adaptation done by Oba Tsugumi, who did the art for Death Note. And the original novel has been adapted into English, so you guys can watch it too. The cover, by the way, is done by Yoshitobe Abe, who did the original artwork for Serial Experiments Lane. That is really hard to say, but it is fucking awesome. So yeah, guys, you can read the novel, you can read the English adaptation. I have no idea what the English adaptation is like, because, like I said, I read the original Japanese novel. But, luckily now that it's been adapted into English, you guys can read it and you guys can understand why I love this novel and why I'm really looking forward to the movie too. So look out for that book in a bookstore near you. And finally, the top story, which kind of is related to anime. Not really, it's more related to Vocaloid because I fucking love Vocaloid, okay? Just Vocaloid fans, you understand me, right? But anyways, Vocaloid fans, you will wet your pants over this. Check this out. This is a full, life-sized, Lego-created Hatsune Miku. When I first looked at it, I was like, all my want. Yes, I know the hair is green, and all you Hatsune Miku fans are like, oh, the hair should be like blue, or whatever the turquoise, or whatever the fuck the color is. But come on, guys, it is, for one thing, it is like real height, okay? And it's entirely made of Lego. And the guy took 6 months to do it. So, come on, you gotta give him some credit for that. Now, the Lego enthusiast that created this life-size Hatsune Miku Lego creation is a guy by the name of Chaos Brick. You can actually go to his Twitter, which I've put in the description below. Just check him out. He's got a lot of cool stuff besides the Hatsune Miku. I'll just flash a couple of pictures here of, like, the process that he took. And, yes, of course, if for all you perverts wondering, yes, she does have panties. Look at that. Okay? You can stop now. Now let's move on to the anime of the week, where I give you guys one anime series that I believe deserves more recognition, or I just want you guys to watch because it is fucking awesome. Now the anime for this week is actually a series that I just mentioned in one of my last top stories that I just said before. Very subtly though, so you guys might not remember it, but this is a series that I watched quite a while ago. I actually introduced it to one of my friends, and this was kind of the anime that really got him into anime. This is his favourite, and this is one of my favourite, and possibly one of the most underrated anime series of all time. I am talking about Serial Experiments Lain. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, what is this? It looks so old and it looks so tacky. Like, what is this? It's made in 1998. That was so many years ago. You know what, anime man? Why should I watch this? Well, it's only one of the biggest mindfuck animes that I have ever seen. Now, a lot of people dislike this anime because, one, it is a mindfuck, so their brains can't, take in all the twists and plot twists and, like all the crazy stuff that you don't find in regular anime. And second of all, the story is confusing as fuck. Like, the story is really, really confusing, but the visuals make up for it. And because this anime has a lot of twists and plots, I'm going to give you the most brief synopsis that I can for this anime without giving anything away. Lane Iwakura appears to be an ordinary girl, with almost no experience with computers, yet the sudden suicide of a schoolmate and a number of strange occurrences conspire to pull Lane into the world of the Wired, where she gradually learns that nothing is what it seems to be, not even Lane herself. But seriously, this is all the information I can give you for this series because, I've given, the synopsis that I just gave is pretty much the foundation of the series, but you really have to watch this anime for yourself because this isn't just an anime, this is a fucking experience. This series, I guess the only way to describe this series, or like the feel of the series, is if you got Stanley Kubrick and David Lynch to collaborate on an anime movie. This is the kind of end result that you'd get. Yes, it is confusing, and yes, it does take a couple of views to get the full story, but once you understand what all the metaphors, there is a lot of metaphors in this series, by the way. Once you understand all the metaphors, like the underlying messages of the story, it is, seriously, you'll say to yourself, this is one of the most cleverly created series and the most visually clever series that I have ever seen. That was the anime of the week. Now let's move on to the anime term of the week, where I give you guys one word in Japanese, which you've definitely heard in manga and anime, but you might not get what it means or don't know how to say it or how to use it. So I'm going to use my Japanese skills to teach you guys the true meaning and how you can use it in real life. Now the word today is not so much confusing, but is a really good word, I think, to use in your daily lives. And that word is, actually, if you translate it to English, is a word that everybody says all the time. Like, I've probably said it heaps of times in this episode alone. But the anime term of the week I'm going to give you guys today is the word daijoubu. Now, all you Japanophiles or weeaboos, or I don't like to call you guys weeaboos, I'll just call you Japan enthusiasts, will definitely have heard of this word because you hear it a lot in Japanese and you hear it a lot in anime and manga. So all you otaku out there will also know what this means. But for those who don't, daijoubu is pretty much okay. It's just okay in Japanese, which is weird because a lot of people don't understand that you can say daijoubu in Japanese, but the Japanese can also say okay. It's just pronounced differently. Instead of okay, it's okay. But daijoubu can not only means okay, but it also means I'm fine. So if someone says, oh, are you hurt or 怪我してる? Then you can say, daijoubu, daijoubu. Like, I'm alright. like, daijoubu is it's a very good word. Kind of like okay, like, you know, you can say okay, like, as a, you know, sign of, alright, I understand. Or you can say it in the same way that I used in the example above, like, are you hurt? Oh, I'm okay, you know? Like, it's a good word to use, so, instead of saying okay, okay is boring. Just go daijoubu. Daijoubu. That was the anime term of the week. Now let's finish it off with the question of the week, right? Give you guys one question to answer at the end of each week. Ow, I just hit my finger on the desk. Charlie bit my finger. But anyways, question of the week. I'm going to give you guys one question at the end of each video that I want you guys to answer. Now, since we talked about Serial Experiments Lane, which is, like I said, the biggest mindfuck of an anime series, I want you to answer this question for me. Out of all the animes that you have ever seen, what anime gave you the biggest mindfuck? Doesn't have to be in the entire series. It can just be one part of the series. So, you know, you can just say, it was this series, and it was this scene. We're trying not to give too much of it away, because actually that's probably not a good idea, because that might be spoilers. So, just say a series. Just say the name of the series. And, you know, if I've seen the series, then I'll probably know what you're talking about. So, yeah, guys, no spoilers in the comments, guys. Never, ever, in any of my videos, no spoilers, please, because it's just inconvenient for people who haven't watched it, including myself, if you guys give me a series that I haven't seen before. So guys, just answer the name of the series, and I'll most likely know which scene you are talking about if you're just talking about a particular series. So guys, again, I'm just going to put it up here. Big letters. No spoilers, please. Thank you. Anyways, that's it for another episode of the Weekly Anime Update. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I really got to do something about, you know, cutting off the weeks. I give you guys, like, a status on Facebook and Twitter saying, you know, I'm not going to be able to make a Weekly Anime Update episode this week because blah, 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 usually because I'm busy with my, you know, social life and with uni studies. But, yeah, I'm really happy that you guys continue to watch this, and the amount of comments that I get, you know, in this is amazing. So, you know, I'm really happy about it, and I'm definitely going to continue to do it. So I hope you guys continue to watch the Weekly Anime Update. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more anime banter, and I'll see you in the next video of whatever I make. Keep watching anime. Dane! Hey. Satoru さん、どの舞台だ